So go ahead and lay your roller down lengthwise on your mat in the center. And then you're going to sit on one end of your roller. You'll open your legs about shoulder width apart, and you're going to lower yourself down to the roller with control. And you want the roller to support the head all the way down to your tailbone. And the arms will be alongside of your body. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth with pursed lips. And feel your abdominals engage. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in. But this time as you exhale, I want you to pull your abdominals in and tuck the tailbone under, imprint the lowest part of your back into your roller. And feel how that also anchors the back of your ribs. Feel how the front ribs soften as well. This first exercise is called spine lengthening. So we're going to take a deep breath in as we lift the arms up to the sky, arms shoulder width apart, and exhale out as your arms reach back overhead, and see how close you can get your hands to the floor. And then open the arms out to the sides, and then down to your hips. Let's do that again. So inhale as the arms lift. Exhale as the arms reach back. And keep exhaling all the way out as the arms come around. Back to the hips. Let's do that again. So inhale. Exhale. And I'm giving you breath cues, but use whatever breath pattern that works for you. You might have to do a double breath. So you can inhale here, exhale, reach. Inhale as the arms open to the sides, and exhale down to your hips. So whatever pattern works for you. And again. And feel how this lengthens the spine as well as opens the chest and the shoulders. Let's do this one more time. And down to the hips. Okay. So from here, we're going to do an exercise called middle back release. And that's going to open up the middle of your back, where we tend to hold a lot of tension, especially between the shoulder blades and the spine. So go ahead and take one arm out to the side. I'm taking my left arm out to the side. And I'm going to take my right hand behind my head, holding on to my head and my neck. Now, I take a deep breath here, and I exhale out, and I'm just going to lift my head slightly off of the mat, and I'm going to rotate my spine a little bit to the left. Now, from here, using my legs, I'm going to roll from one side to the other, massaging the space between my left shoulder blade and my spine. So it's a very small movement, and I'm massaging the muscles between those bones. And those are your rhomboids underneath it all, but I think on top of that, there's muscles like your erector spinae muscles, the muscles that keep you upright. And you might notice some tender spots here. A lot of us hold tension in this part of the back. Let's just do a couple more passes before we go to the other side. Coming back to center, lower the head down. Good. And then from here, we'll take the opposite arm out. So I'm taking my right arm out, left hand behind my head. My right palm is facing the sky. I take a deep breath, and I exhale as I lift, and I rotate slightly to the right. And then I'm going to shift my weight over to the left, and then to the right. And just massaging my upper back. And as I do this, I'm paying attention to sensations that I'm feeling in my back, and just recalling if the sensations I'm feeling now are similar to what I felt on that first side. Chances are there might be slight differences or variations. Let's take a couple more passes. And center yourself, and then lower your head down. Oh, I love that one. Okay, so now we're just going to roll off to the side, and you're going to take your roller and place it perpendicular on your mat, and we're going to do a lower back release. So for the lower back release, you're going to have your knees bent, feet on the floor. Maybe your legs are going to be about shoulder width apart, and you want to place the roller right in line with your low back. I'm going to place my forearm down on the floor behind me. I'm going to take my left one down first, and I'm going to lift my hips slightly. And I'm rotating my spine so that the roller is now pressed on the muscles on the left side of my spine, between my pelvis and the bottom of the left side of my rib cage. And I'm just going to roll forward and back, so I'm going to push through my legs and then pull with my legs. And just massaging my low back muscles. And we're on the side because we don't want to roll over the vertebral bones of the lumbar spine in this part of the back. So we're just massaging all the muscles that again keep us upright. So that's the erector spinae muscles. Your quadratus lumborum is getting a little massage here too. And a lot of the other smaller muscles too. I love this exercise. This is a great one. Okay, now let's go over to the other side. So I'm going to bring my forearm down. I'm going to lift my hips. Remember, you're rotating your spine to the other side. Now I'm rolling up and down on my right side, from my pelvis all the way up to my lowest rib. And this might be tender for you, so just listen to your body. Work with an amount of pressure that's comfortable for you. The more you can really push down with your forearm and your feet, that will also determine how much pressure you're using as you massage this part of your body. Good, and then relax. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is called spinal restoration. So what we're going to do is take the roller and place it just below your lowest ribs. Your legs are about shoulder width apart again, feet flat on the floor. You're going to take your hands behind your head, lift your hips up, and then from here, you're going to take your upper body slightly back, supporting your head, and you're going to pull with the soles of your feet so that your roller rolls over your shoulder blades. And then you'll push with your feet so the roller rolls down towards your lowest ribs. And again, you're going to pull and push. Keeping your pelvis up, knees reaching forward, and you might even feel a wonderful stretch in the front of your thighs as your knees reach forward. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor as you do this. And just nice, deep, steady breaths. Let's do a couple more passes. One more time. And then lower your hips down and sit yourself up. Okay. So now we've done a lot of work on the back, opening up the spine, lengthening the spine. And what we also want to do is pay attention to the front of the body as well, like the shoulders and the chest. This next exercise is called front shoulder release. So I'm going to lay with my head this way. And I'm going to take my roller so it's perpendicular with my body. And I'm going to place my roller right underneath the front of my left shoulder. And I'm going to have my left arm out to the side, palm down. And then my other arm is perpendicular to my roller. And I just have it here for support. And then from here, I'm just going to rotate my arm so that now my palm faces up. And then I rotate my arm so my palm faces down. So I'm just massaging the anterior deltoid, which is your shoulder muscle. And as you do so, just breathe. Allow your legs to be long, pelvis anchored to the floor, and just draw your belly in. Let's do one more rotation in both directions. And now let's do the same thing on the other side. So I take my roller to the other side. My arm reaches out, so my right arm is going to reach out. Left arm is down supporting. And then slowly rotate the arm all the way from the shoulder. So you want to feel this rotation from the shoulder joint. And then that translates all the way down to your fingertips. Take your time. Let's do two more. Last one, I believe. Whew. All right. Love that. Okay, so now I'm going to take my roller and just place it ahead of me just for a little bit. And now you're just going to grab hold of your little ball. We're going to do a targeted chest release. So when the chest muscles are tight, they can pull the shoulders forward. And if the upper back muscles are weak and stretched, that can allow the shoulders to pull forward. So we want to try to open up the chest muscles so that as we work to strengthen our back, the shoulders can actually pull back, and it will improve our posture. And also the way that we breathe as well. So go ahead and take your tennis ball, and you're going to place it in the corner of your chest. And then you're going to take your other hand, my right arm, I'm going to bend it, and I'm going to place my face on the hand, and I'm going to turn towards my long arm that's by my side. And then from here, I'm just going to draw an arc with my arm out to the side, and then up towards my roller. And then slowly return. So basically, you are pinning your pectoral muscle with the ball. And as you reach your arm away from your body, you're stretching the muscle. In massage, we call this a pin and stretch. So this is a great way to provide a myofascial release in your chest. And let's do it one more time. Fantastic. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Take your ball to the other side of your chest. Rest your head down, arm down by the side of your body. And then slowly arc the arm. And just notice the different sensations you might be feeling from one side to the other. And also where in this range of motion you feel the most amount of restriction or tenderness. And if you happen to feel any restriction in your range of motion, just listen to your body. Try not to push yourself farther than your body is ready to go. Let's do one more. Fantastic. All right. So now let's do an exercise from the 5 animal frolics practice called deer walking. And we've done this before in our previous classes. So in this exercise, we use hand gestures. So we have our deer antlers. So that's our pinky finger, index finger, and our thumbs pointed, and the other two are bent. And then we make our hooves, which are fingertips come together like so. So antlers and hooves. So what we're going to do is we're going to step the right leg forward, left leg is back, and you orient yourself towards this right side. I shift my weight back towards my back leg, and then I reach my arms forward and I make my deer antlers, and I round my upper back, I soften my chest. Then I shift my weight forward towards my front leg, I make my deer hooves, and I soften my elbows and I open my chest. I take a deep breath, and then exhale as I reach the arms forward, soften the chest, bow the head. Inhale, exhale. So this is a great way to open up the back, open up the spine, and just create more heat in the body to facilitate flow of energy. This exercise also benefits your kidneys. So really breathe into your back space. Let's do 2 more on this side. 1 more. Good. Float your arms down. Stand with your legs strong. Now step your opposite leg forward. So left leg goes forward, right leg stays back. Arms reaching forward, and let's find our deer antlers. Shift my weight back towards my back leg. Soften my chest and back. Bend the elbows, deer hooves and hands. Inhale. Exhale. Open the heart. Inhale. Soften the chest. Exhale. Shifting the weight forward and back, and filling the body with fresh energy with each breath. Let's do 2 more. One more. Good. Float your arms down, step back, and stand tall. I love doing that exercise and focusing my energy on my kidneys, but also focusing my energy on the breath and the lungs. It's said that the lungs take the qi in through the air that we breathe, but that it's the kidneys that grasp the qi and pull it down and really nourish the body with this life-giving energy. Okay, so now we're going to do an exercise called Move Like a River. So that invites us to move the spine with a quality of water, with effortless ease and power. So go ahead and open your legs wider than your shoulders and just place your hands on your thighs. And you're just going to shift your weight side to side. And as you do so, just allow the spine to shift side to side. So I'm shifting my weight to one side and I'm slowly moving through the spine, and my head is the last thing to move. So this is the upright position. And once you have this, go ahead and tilt your body slightly forward and continue to shift side to side. Again, moving with the lower body, and then the head is last. Inhale as you move to one side. Exhale as you move to the other side. Strengthening the legs and also opening up the spine, creating space between your ribs, and releasing, working through any tension you might have in your back, whether it's in your low back. Open up that low back, or your mid back, upper back, or even in your neck and shoulders. Now, allow the movement to slowly unwind. So you're going to come to a point in the middle, in the center, and then you're going to bend forward and just stretch forward. Bring your hands down towards the floor. Allow your head to be heavy. Your legs could be long or they can be slightly bent. Just make sure that you feel that wonderful stretch along the back of your legs and the back of your body. Grab hold of one wrist with one hand. Soften your knees and slowly roll up to your spine. Slowly lift your arms up the front of your body. Take a deep breath in. Lift the arms up. Exhale, open your arms out and down. Place your hands on your thighs, and let's move like a river again and see if we can go deeper into the movement. So we shift from side to side. And you can play with different aspects of the exercise. If you want to build more power in your legs, bend your knees a little bit more. If you really want to feel that nice stretch through the spine, take your time and really allow the head to move last and stretch from the head all the way down to the hips. Beautiful. Now slowly unwind. Slowly unwind. Bend forward again. Stretching forward. Releasing the head, neck, and shoulders. Grabbing a wrist. Bend your knees. Slowly roll up through the spine. Lift the arms up above your head. Press the hips gently forward, lifting your chest and gaze. Full body flow. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bending forward from your hips. Inhale as you roll up sequentially through your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling up. Stretching all the muscles, tendons in the body. Let's do this 3 more times. Last time. Inhale as you roll up. And then exhale, open the arms out and down. Go ahead and bring your legs a little bit closer together. And let's shake it out. So shake out your hands, wrists, elbows, and gently pulse into the knees and feet. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out with a sigh. Exhale out with a sigh. So releasing any excess tension in your body. Releasing any excess tension you may be holding in the heart and your emotions. And releasing any excess tension you may be holding in your mind, in your consciousness. Just release and let it go. Let's take 3 more breaths together. And begin to slow the movement down. Now, just pause for a moment. Close your eyes and just tune into the energy within you. Tune into the sensations you're feeling in your body right now. You might notice a tingling or a buzzing sensation. Beautiful. The shaking exercise is an activation of your internal energy and power. Now that we have activated that energy within you, let's do a flowing exercise that will help circulate that energy, right? So when we were shaking, we were releasing old energy into the ground, into the earth. It's the earth that has the power to transform that old energy into something new, composting that old energy. This next exercise is called pulling up the earth. So we're going to take that composted energy and draw it back to ourselves, right? And we're going to stand in a very powerful position between earth and the heavens above and nature all around us. So we're going to become one with those powerful energies around us. So we start with our legs about shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. Soften your knees and lengthen your spine. Go ahead and round your arms in front of you. You'll inhale as you float your arms up the front of your body, and then press your palms up towards the sky, and then open the arms out and down as you exhale. Inhale, gathering the earth energy, drawing it up through the body and sending it up to the heavens. And then exhale out as we draw that power of the heavens down into the earth again. And then we lift the arms. So we are a conduit between these powerful energies. Inhale. And exhale. We are a vessel that is being used by these powerful energies around us. Inhale. And exhale. And to make this exercise even more personal, just think of energy that you need. Whatever energy it is that you need right now, gather it, draw it into your body. Do you need more courage? Gather more courage. Do you need more grounding? Gather grounding energy. Do you need more peace? Gather more peaceful energy. Let's do 2 more together. Place your hands on your lower belly. Bring your legs and feet a little closer together. And just breathe. As you breathe in through your nose, feel your abdomen expand. And as you breathe out through your nose, allow your abdomen to soften.